Katy, Texas, so clean technically, and a guy who Ryan Pratt really coveted in recruiting.
Talked about 8 home.
I thought Coach Pratt, and I say this jokingly, was a bit salty that he was here in Lynchburg and not at Houston Christian.
Yeah, you could tell that one hurt a little bit. Maybe they really thought they had a good in on him, and it didn't work out for whatever reason, and he would have loved to have kept him closer to home.
Two-time Gatorade Player of the Year out of the state of Texas, Aiden Morrison.
Ready for, stay with red 4.
14th start tonight.
Take 4.
Started a school record, 100
Ready, 2.
games at Seven Lakes
Take
High
2.
School.
Ready 1. Take 1.
Still scoreless here. Just under 9 minutes to go in the first half. HCU and Liberty, the second meeting this season between these two squads. Liberty winning 1-0 in Houston. Gabe Finley scoring the only goal in that match. Flames hoping to respond after a 1-0 loss to Lindenwood.
We probably won't hit that
Houston
homecoming one this
Christian
half. If we do hit one, we probably do the full
streak,
screen of Houston Christian throughout the years.
USI,
So if we hit a time where the ball's out for a while, we can hit that full
So
screen.
he's just getting cut off a little bit. So
So
that's when
Before
you
what?
can cut off that dead space on the bottom and plays
We're
all in
keeping
that top
Finley
half
picture
and
on
nothing below.
standby.
Yeah,
just
and then
in
as
case
they
it ever
come
comes
closer, that's when
up.
you pull
I'll
it
try to
back
find a more
out.
organized time
Good
with
job,
them at
good job. That's what I'm
halftime.
looking for.
Pressler inside to Curtis Dunn.
Cool.
Started 4 of the first 5 matches. Dunn off the bench until tonight.
You know, a lot of the coaches we get to talk to before these matches, they talk about wanting their team to impose their will on the match. That's a pretty common phrase we hear. You can tell both teams are really definitively trying to impose their will, and it's kind of occurring in the middle third of the field most of the time.
I was going to say trying. I don't know if either team is succeeding at that.
At the
though.
camera.
No, they do for a minute or two, but then
Too
the
tight on
other
red.
team is
Ready,
able
2.
to get back on the ball
Take 2.
and
Do
try
we have
to
that?
work into the
4 seconds.
channels they're trying to get into. And right here, LU
On
with a
teal.
good opportunity.
Stay with red,
This
too.
is probably about 24 yards out of goal.
Ready 4, take 4. 2,
Good.
get me the group you just walked away
On
from.
pink or teal?
If you
We
have
have
the
teal.
right player
Take 2,
taking
ready,
it,
effect teal.
you could put this on
Free
frame.
play.
Effect teal.
I think it'll be played
Roll teal.
behind the defenders, trying to catch a runner on. And just a hard challenge
effect
to
after
the
2.
back of the leg.
Effect out.
We've seen that
Ready, 1.
challenge a few times tonight already.
Take
And
1.
that was Butterworth against Farner. And now it's Elijah John, one of the substitutes, who hopes to answer your question, John. Can he be the guy to serve it in and put it on goal? John has scored 2 goals in his career, 1 against Mount Olive this season. Way back in August, John tried to be the distributor that time. And it's back to play. And that's a high kick and a whistle and a foul.
Ready 4, take.
And Luke Eberle says, my bad.
Ready 2.
Yeah, you know, no intent there.
Stay
That
here.
was just the only part of his body he felt like he'd get to that ball as quickly as it was
Ready
coming.
2. Take 2. Slow pull 2. Keep the ball in
Brandon
and frame.
Marinan.
Ready 1.
And referee tonight,
Take 1.
keeping everybody's temperature down. By the way, John, we have a shocking score right now in OVC
Take
play.
2.
Late
Take 2.
first
Ready,
half,
1.
Southern Indiana
Take
with a
1.
1-0 lead over SIUE, the first place SIUE, down on the road.
Yeah, I believe was the goal by Davila.
It was.
Yeah, he was impressive. I think, did we call that game?
We did.
Yeah, he was an impressive player. I'm not shocked at him getting into goal.
Southern Indiana was here in Lynchburg October the 20th. That was a 5-0 win for the Flames. And
Yeah.
Liberty can be such an explosive offense in its own right. The Flames have scored 5 goals in 4 matches this season.
Yeah, if you're coach, you'd love to be able to spread those out over a larger number of matches. But when they come for Liberty, they tend to come in bunches.
Here's Wyke, afforded some space. Fakes the cross. Pressler, the freshman. And it's back outside the area. Here's Morgan Worsfold-Gray. Zeman, intercepted. And now it's Farner. Links up on the far side, and here come the Flames. Spencer Moeller, another substitute, as Zeman gets his head on it. A lot of bodies coming together here from Osborne Stadium. And HCU maintains control. Nicely done from the Huskies.
Still standing.
White.
Yeah, Liberty
Anything at
really
all?
pressing high there, and now they're getting counterattacked, and they've got to figure out how to deal.
Just any
Right there, Carlos
any
Trot,
defense,
really
like
good
the defense things
challenge.
you're just doing. Could I just have any rollout?
Turned right back over though.
Here's Pressler sneaking inside the area, and that shot again over the crossbar.
Could we hit that
We've seen
full
a couple
screen
chances tonight
of
from
Houston
both
Christian?
squads, and a lot of them have
We
gone
can
over
go
the
to it.
crossbar.
Yeah, I think that
what is this,
particular
sorry?
shot right there
Full
has
screen of
happened
Houston
like
Christian
4 or
record?
5 times
cross
in
fonts.
this match already on both
Anyway.
ends of
Houston
the
Christian
field.
record graphic.
Well, this is a Houston Christian team that is experiencing
When you have a graphic over your
resurgence
screen, just
this
ignore it for
season,
now. Just keep following play.
as
Ready
the
to animate
Huskies
off?
have gone 8 straight seasons without a winning record, and they are poised to change that this season at 7-5-4.
Yeah, you look at that graphic.
And then
they
maybe
had
like
the opportunity
any
to equal
Animate off.
faces, any
win,
Cross
reactions to
total
anything.
they had in 2015.
That
Anyone
included
got
that
me?
stretch 0-9-2 in the spring of 2021, and we asked Coach Pratt, what's the reason? Like, why are you guys suddenly finding success? I mean, last season you were 4-8-6, didn't qualify for the OVC tournament. They've guaranteed a spot this season. And he talked about the player development over the last 18 months. It has really been eye-popping just to see how much his guys have improved in this year and a half.
Yeah, I think we brought up the fact that they had 2 conference wins a year ago, and they're already well above that mark, and with the ability to add to that mark.
And they return a lot of guys from last season, 76% of the minutes from a year ago.
Will they be able to hear me when I'm
24 out of
talking?
26 goals scored from last year. And they've done a nice job both with freshmen and via the transfer portal.
Yeah, and that number you brought up, 24 out of 26 goals, I think that may be the biggest number you're bringing up right there.
Maybe not that
Really
in the
good to be
rollout.
able to bring that kind of
Not that
production
one.
back
Oh, it's on
a
the. Okay,
year
cool, cool,
older.
cool.
And as he mentioned, a lot better players now than they were a year ago.
Yeah, Herrera is back. Okarai is back.
Yeah, nice.
Giwa McNeil, another guy who can score from a wing position. And that does roll out of play, and the decision is a corner kick, and I think some of the Flames
Stick with
players were
red
even
2 there, too.
surprised by
Ready,
that.
2? Take 2.
Yeah, good work over there by
Did we get that
Blake.
anywhere?
He was just taking on defenders, holding on to that ball, you know, looking for that open angle, eventually able to earn the corner.
Ready,
kick
1?
off
Take
of
1.
that.
Oh, never mind. He's going.
LU has 4 players right along the goal line, including Everly and Swinehart, and it is Swinehart who goes airborne, but immediately our referee Brandon Marinan says free kick HCU.
What's the order of traffic after this?
We're gonna hit a roll. We'll let it breathe for like 15 seconds, and we'll hit a rollout
One
out.
of the
break,
LU
okay.
attackers was holding a defender down. That can happen a lot when players are tightly bunched on a corner.
All right,
No
John,
front end, right,
75
Chris?
seconds left here in the first
you.
half. Your feel on what you've seen so far?
Entertaining match to watch. Both
Ready, 4?
teams are having their
Slow pull.
moments.
Take 4.
Neither
Ready, 1?
team, as we talked about a minute ago, able to completely
Take.
impose their will on the opponent. And that's what the battle's been for. And
Minute left.
it's
Cam's at the
gotten
buzzer.
better and
1,
better
give
to
me a
watch as
slow
the
pull
half
on
has
the
gone
buzzer,
on.
please.
Looking forward to the
2,
second
you can
half
get
here.
me away
How
players.
could
4, you can get
either
me home
squad
players, please. We're
impose
following
their
them off.
will a
Looking
little
for
bit more?
head to toe or waist up shots.
Once the sends,
Ball
we'll
off
cut
the
around for about
field,
30
interactions.
seconds, so we're out.
Possess the ball a little bit
Whatever we
longer,
see going on.
Not be quite as direct as they were earlier in the game. And maybe possession would open the other team up a bit.
Ready, 2. Take 2. Ready, 1. Take 1.
I usually hear myself when I'm on the mic.
Just careful that dead space 1. Ready, 2. Take 2.
That is the 11th combined
But that's
foul.
normally-
2. Stay with red
I
14.
only
We will
hear
stop the
myself when
clock
I'm
here with
live,
20
when I'm
seconds
on.
to go.
I don't hear myself.
Ready,
just
4,
now.
take 4.
Far away.
Ready, 2.
Yeah, I think Okarai
Take 2.
got
Ready, 1.
A little bit
Take
of
1.
talking to there for kicking the ball after the whistle had blown.
Yes.
First warning.
I'm not sure if they are telling you this right now, but as of right now, IFB's not really working with contact.
One final opportunity perhaps for the Flames. Houston Christian's back line stands tall.
Okay.
If you need to tell her
And that should
Coming up
wrap
on the
up
end.
opening half here from Osborne.
1.
Okay,
Stand by,
cool.
slow
I'll check
pull
in
on
with
the
you after
buzzer.
we get
Stand
to
by to
break
lose
here.
your bug.
Carlos Trot. Half
2, you're getting me away players. 4, you're getting me home.
I'll
Lose a
check in
bug.
with you
Slow
after
pull.
break.
1.
Shots in
About
favor
30
of
Ready, 4.
seconds
Take
break.
4.
6-4, nothing on
Ready,
the score
2.
sheet. A handful of chances, a bunch of them over
Take
the
2.
crossbar. And this game that means so much for both
Ready, 4.
squads, hunting a top 2 spot.
Let's
Take
hit your
4.
rollout.
Tournament in It is scoreless
Ready to hit
through
your
one half of
Breaking
play.
10.
White 2. So
9,
pink.
Houston Christian
8,
and Liberty. It's
7,
halftime here from Osborne
6,
Stadium. More on the
5,
way
And
here
white.
on
4,
ESPN Plus.
3, 2, 1,
Animate.
and we'll hit our break. And we're clear.
All right, clear for 2:30.